Hello everybody, Mike from the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike podcast here, and I'm back with another one of these front row live music performance review, reaction, commentary type things, and I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. Now, conventional wisdom suggests that every single thing that the rock band Weezer have released since their second album, Pinkerton, is absolute trash. Now, I disagree with this assessment. I actually think that a lot of the latter career, or at least career after Pinkerton, it's not even really latter at this point, is pretty damn good. So I'm going to test that theory by watching some performances and listening to some songs from the post-Pinkerton era and assessing them. Start with Miss Sweeney, a song from the Red album, their third eponymous album, and this will date it. This is a performance from the AOL session, so early online streaming performance to promote the Red album. A little bit of a cheat here. I don't think this song was actually on the original configuration of Red. It was there as a bonus track, but it is a post-Pinkerton song. It's from an era that is pretty well derided by all fans. So let's watch this. Is post-Pinkerton Weezer as bad as people suggest? Let's watch and learn. Pat's on guitar. They got a whole performance art thing going on here. Grab the stash on Rivers there.
Hello, Miss Sweeney. Could you please come in my office for a second? I'm heading home for the day, and I thought it'd be good for you and me to check in. I met with the gal from Expo, and they do have the slab cabinets in white. She thinks that we can take the measurements down at the site. If we do that, we'll be just fine, Miss Sweeney. That's all I got to say to you at this time, Miss Sweeney. Actually, there's one other thing on my mind, girl. You make the rain clouds disappear. The sun always shines when you're near. I'm waiting until you love me, Sweeney.
This is brilliant. Okay, I mean, this feels like it could be a character from Pinkerton grown up. It's got that same kind of embarrassing confessional element to it that Pinkerton had. It's got that celebration of the insecure that, or at least not even celebration, but just unashamedness. So, you know, you've got here the mundanity of a workplace and, you know, a kind of middle-aged, schlubby guy who probably had dreams and romantic aspirations about the world in his youth, who has sort of accepted his lot in his life, but still has a place for dreaming and romance. And that, I guess, contrast of the mundane and the everyday with the aspirational romanticism is something that was there on Pinkerton, and the cleverness of the spoken word and the linguistic, I guess almost rap in some ways, the way that the flow of the vocals and using that conversational, mundane kind of corporate language, and then suddenly busting out in this unashamedly earnest display of affection. That's such a Weezer thing, that kind of combination of ironic and incredibly sincere that I think sometimes confuses audiences. And I love the fact that, you know, they're having some fun with the performance here and actually turning it into a little bit of a performance piece, although they are clearly performing live. So this is great. This is post-Pinkerton Weezer, and it is interesting. It is artistic. It's fun. It's catchy. And the chorus of the song is a great rock ballad chorus as well to boot. So far, so good. Post-Pinkerton Weezer gets off to a promising start.
I'm so sorry, Miss Sweeney. I don't know where that came from. I think I was overcome by a spontaneous emotion. Anyway, the cash deposit of $5,000 will need to be sent to the property owner tomorrow. If there are any problems with the deposit or contract, don't be afraid to holler. I don't want to have to prove each stinking dollar that we borrow. Oh, forget it, Miss Sweeney, girl. You make the rain clouds disappear.
And this combination of ironic and sincere is such a interesting part of Rivers Cuomo. You know, I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I don't think I've ever said it out loud, actually. In that, you know, he did come up musically during the sort of grunge, post-grunge scene. I think their first album came out around the time that Kurt Cobain died. And, you know, they had a lot of ironic fun in their early music videos, but there was a dark kind of cynicism to them in those first two albums as well, despite all of the Spike Jonze music videos. But at the same time, you know, Rivers Cuomo plays covers of REO Speedwagon songs in his set as well.
'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for.
Unironically, people assume there's an irony. And this is what you see here is the fact that I think this is completely sincere. I think there's humour in there, but I don't think he's taking the piss.
The sun always shines when you're near. I'm waiting until you love me, Miss Sweeney. I gotta admit the truth. I am totally head over heels in love with you. Every day you come to the office looking fine. Navy business suit clinging tightly to your spine. You ask me if I'm ready to get down to work. Sweeney, baby, I'm ready. Be my girl.
Great stuff.
You make the rain clouds disappear. The sun always shines when you're near. I'm waiting until you love me, girl. You light the skies of my life. I swear I will make you my wife. I'm waiting until you love me, Sweeney. Sweeney.
I mean, also, Weezer are really great technical musicians as well. So you've got a great musical performance there as well as a fun theatrical performance. And a song that really does feel like it exists in the canon of this band. And it's a great pop song and witty and well put together. And it sounds like Weezer. So, well, one for one. Let me know what I should cover next. Again, you know, I'm not going to cover anything from Pinkerton or from the Blue Album. Everybody knows those albums are incredible, you know, and I'm not suggesting that their output since then has been on that level, but to completely dismiss it because it isn't as high level as two of the greatest alternative rock albums ever released seems a little bit unrealistic. But yeah, I'm looking forward to maybe defending a little bit more of the canon there. Check out some of the other stuff on this channel, including some of the other music performance reactions, as well as some of the other film, TV, and pop culture goodnesses there. And I will be back with another Defending Weezer video very soon. See you soon. Bye.